So welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We're going all out for this one. Before we start, sponsored by Falcon Contracting and Price Global Solutions. So big shout out to them. But with me tonight, I've got my favourite armchair ender. I've got the jawbreaker, Michael Gilheany, and we've got Ash. Ash, as you all know, top and former Commonwealth champion. So big shout out to all of you. But yeah, today we are going for Daniel Dubois versus Jarrell Miller. This was an interesting one when this one was made because I did not see this coming whatsoever. I think a lot of people didn't, to be fair. Daniel Dubois, 21 fights, 19 wins, 18 knockouts. Jarrell Miller, actually, forget the guy's undefeated. 27 fights, 26 wins, 1 draw, 22 knockouts. And he's a beast of a guy. What is he, over 300 pounds, I think they said?
299 of that is hormone injections.
Yeah. It's on the 23rd of December in the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh. It's going to be a hell of a show. Daniel Dubois last out. We won't talk too much about it. Against Usyk, which was a loss by a KO in round 9. Jarrell Miller last out March, which was against Lucas Brown. So not the best win to come off the back of. And it took him 6 rounds, which we've seen him demolished a lot quicker. Who wants to take this one first? I'm quite happy to, lads. I'm going to jump in. Yeah.
You go, Joel.
I know I'm shocking everyone here. Do you know what? For me, I looked at this one and I thought, it's intriguing. But then when I looked deep down, I thought, it's got Jarrell Miller written all over it. In my opinion, I think Miller does a demolition job. I genuinely am worried for Daniel Dubois in this one. He's coming off, I don't know, he hasn't been right since Joe Joyce. And he's looked a bit wobbly. A lot of people turn around and talk about Anthony Joshua, how he's been after sort of several fights. But Dubois, he is young, don't get me wrong. Will he come again? I think he'll come up over time when people have retired. But until then, I think this is a real dangerous fight for him. I can see Miller winning by stoppage, personally. And I reckon it's around 6-9. I think Miller breaks him down. And he's a big... If you've got 300 pounds behind you, I don't want to punch from you. So that's my opinion. Lads, who should we go for?
I reckon Daniel Dubois will knock him out.
Okay.
As you just said, he had 27 fights. But who did he fight? 27 wins. Marius Wack and Lucas Brown, his last outing. I know the other fella's lost, but he's lost to Alexander Usyk, Joe Joyce. He beat Gorman. He's got a better resume than the other fella. I think he'll knock him out. That big size will be advantage for the other fella. He'll be too strong, and he shoots more power than what do you call him, Big Baby Miller.
Yeah.
He's more of a clubber puncher. He's not really a proper knockout puncher.
Do you think that'll do it though? If he does land one, because he's quite quick as well for a big guy.
I know, but I'm telling you. You heard it there first.
Do you know what? I ain't arguing, Michael. I ain't arguing.
I tell you what, the only way he'll win if Daniel Dubois quits, because it do look like he keeps quitting, doesn't he?
Stop reading my notes.
I can see.
Who would you say is Jarrell Miller's best win?
I don't know. I don't really know him that much. Do you? Don't know
I'm looking at his box right now. His best win is either Marius Wack, 33-2, Thomas Adamek, 53-5, or Lucas Brown, 33-3. You'd
have to say Daniel Dubois beat all them.
Oh God, yeah, I'd imagine he would.
I think so. Yeah, I agree.
You know,
Daniel Dubois wipes the floor with all of them.
If Daniel Dubois was in confident mode, he would. But
he would, yeah.
You know, I think. Sorry, I'm going to jump in next, so that'll leave Ash to last. Sorry, what was your actual prediction, Michael?
Daniel Dubois knockout.
When?
6 rounds.
Within the first 6?
Yeah, within the first 6 rounds.
No, that's grand. Yeah, that could happen, but I think it's a question of which Daniel shows up. If it's confident Daniel, he's every chance. But if it's Daniel that's showed us lately this kind of desire not to be in the ring at all, and he kind of wants to a way out sometimes when things get tough, then that could be his downfall. I mean, because when Joel was saying to me, I said it's a hard one to predict, and then I joked, no, it isn't. Dubois will quit. Now, I know that's unfair, but he has kind of led that on for himself.
He keeps looking for the floor, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. He keeps looking. When things get a little bit tough, instead of kind of biting down on his gum shield like all the other top heavyweights do and going in for it, he kind of goes, right, I'm done. It's like he doesn't want to be there. I mean, as I always say, the best Dubois boxer is Caroline. She's far more, aggression and desire than Daniel seems to have. But we'll see. So, I mean, like Michael said, Daniel should win it, but I'm not sure if his heart's in it. So if it goes later than 6 rounds, I think we will have a win for Miller, because like we saw with Lucas Brown, he'll slug it out with anyone. You know what I mean? So unless Daniel can get him out of there early, I think Jarrell Miller could win. So that is kind of sitting on the fence. So I'm kind of saying, if he does it early, like Michael said, yeah, it will be Daniel. But if he doesn't and he gets worried and it gets inside his head, it's all looking like Miller in the second half of the fight. So because I have to now make a decision, and I'm going to make a decision, I'm actually going to go with my gut and what I wrote down, and I will say that Daniel will retire, or Miller will retire Daniel in the second half of the fight. So that's around 7-12.
Because don't get me wrong, I would love to see Daniel win this. I genuinely would, because to be fair, it shut Miller up. That's my.
Yeah, he's got a big mouth, isn't he?
Cocky bastard, and it
he
really
shouldn't even be in
boxing
boxing
with a big mouth. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's.
But boys, trust me. There's levels in boxing. Jared Miller's not on Usyk's level. It'd be a good fight with him and Joe Joyce. Trust me.
I don't think Daniel Dubois was on Usyk's level either.
No, he wasn't. No, but he's still competing. He was still alive for 9 rounds.
Well, yeah, I think he was.
He wasn't out of like he wasn't a fish out of water. I don't think.
I think if you look at it that way,
yeah, but it was wide on points. Though.
Miller
I think if you went shot for shot, Baby Miller and Daniel Dubois, he's 22 or 23-year-old, isn't he? See, if he's going shot for shot with Lucas Brown, Dave Allen already knocked him out quick in that.
Yeah.
No, I imagine that big, strong 22-year-old man.
I'm not questioning Daniel's boxing ability. It's just his mind that I think could be the downfall of Daniel.
Yeah. But he maybe won't be so mentally bet with him because he's a big fat fella.
Well, and maybe like if he's in a camp, if he's in a good camp and he's focused, maybe he will. So hopefully he will get it done in 6. But like you said, if he doesn't, I can see Miller taking over.
Yeah, he will.
Come on, Ash.
If it goes a hard fight, he'll quit. Come
on, Ash. Lead us out, mate. Lead us out. It's all on you. No pressure.
I think that they both. I think that Daniel Dubois has boxed at a slightly higher caliber, with his last opponent being Usyk. The best wins, Marius Wack and Daniel Dubois. They both kind of fought. In my eyes, they both kind of fought on the same level. They haven't really fought. Apart from Usyk, they both fought at the same level. Now, Baby Bill has been done for pets, 2 or 3 times now. So, it depends if he's on the juice or not. But I think this all comes down to, in my mind, Daniel Dubois against Usyk. Has his performance against Usyk sparked a resurgence in him mentally? Because he boxed out of his skin against Usyk. He caused a lot of problems. A lot of people thought he knocked, Usyk down and out. If Daniel Dubois is off that confident mindset where he thinks, I did put Usyk down, I did drop him, and it was stopped, so I was robbed. I should be the world champion right now. I'm the fucking world champion. Let's go. Let's have it. Then, I mean, that could spark a resurgence in Dubois. And he might bust Miller up and do him. But
Ash, can I
Miller's
ask you
good.
a question there? Did he
Go ahead.
really think that, or did Frank Warren put it in his head after the fight?
Either
Well,
way, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Does Daniel Dubois believe that? And if he believes that, does he think he's on the resurgence and is coming to claim his world title back after he beats Miller? Or is it going to be the Daniel Dubois that quits? And, what's Baby Miller? 22 stone, we say? Like 300 pounds? How are you?
I'd say it's more than that, Liz.
Well, no. How are you going to knock some guy down like that with that much? That's usually taking punches. That's more than likely on the peds again, weighing 300 pounds. How are you going to put him on his ass and finish him? I just can't see it. So I mean, I think Dubois will go in there. He'll box smart. He'll catch him with some right hands. It might hurt Baby Miller a little bit. I just think it gets past 6-7 rounds. Dubois kind of loses hope, loses confidence.
It won't even go past 6 rounds. Won't go past 6 rounds.
I can't see him stopping Baby Miller. 300 pound dude. I mean, come on.
What are you going for? What are you going for, Ash? Come on.
He's about 270.
I think I'm gonna stick myself out there and say I'm gonna go with Baby Miller. Stoppage between rounds 8 and 10.
There you go.
So we've got a prediction by Jamal. Thanks, Jamal. We have one from SWS Boxing for Daniel Dubois. Jamal, big Baby Miller is a cheating wee and shouldn't be in the ring anyway. It's a joke. It's a shame on the sport.
Agreed.
You know what?
I don't think that was a prediction, Joel.
I'll quote Frank Warren here. Frank Warren said he's done his time. He did his thing for the sport. Yes, he cheated, but he did the time and he's come back and he's been given a license. I think it's by Nevada or someone like that along those lines, a boxing license. So
some kind of organisation.
At the end of the day, he's there, isn't he? He's there, regardless.
Well, I mean, he won't be the only one actually on that card, but you know what I mean? They've all had, not all of them, sorry. There's more than him have had
exactly
drugs bans, is what I'm saying.
So Tyson Fury with Nandrolo.
Yeah.
Well,
just to name one.
Yeah. But there we go, people.
Days, wasn't
he? Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
That's right. It's a boar, wasn't that it?
Yeah, on boars. That's what it was. It was a boar.
Wild boars.
Wild boar.
But you're better than what was Mexican.
Come on, lads. Let's get to the finish line. We've got ages. Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Now let's give you a prediction.
Daniel Dubois versus Jarrell Miller. Let us know your predictions in the comments. Let us know. Hit the subscribe button as well. As I say, I think Jamal there, I still think it stinks, bro, but he will knock out our Daniel come round 5 or 6, in my opinion. Do you know what? We're all going to be eating humble pie, and it's going to be Michael's pie, and it's.
But I did qualify.
I'd like to see him win.
Daniel,
do you know what? He's a nice fella. I'd like to see him win.
Michael, I'm 100% with you.
I would
love to see. I'd love to see Dubois.
Baby Miller.
I think all of us.
God forgive you, boys. You just want Baby Miller to win.
All of it, don't get me wrong, all of us would love to see Daniel do it.
Absolutely.
I just can't see it. I can't. That is one huge baby, and I can't see it going down. But yeah, let us know in the comments, people. We're going to be back in a moment for another one, but until then, thank you, boys. Have some of this.